Se CI ya fa kwambone so koti kwan so apam ya mame Justice Araba Saba Torkonoo. Madam, a question back up because Nyame ya adoma Monday I will delve into 3rd January 2025 Nanado letter or issue your response. Details of petition Professor Kwaku Asare Edikoye say you remove. Now check the kind of legal knowledge and Nanado exhibit here at the respondo Professor Kwaku Asare compared to when Abaye the removal with the same allegation. So I have a question for the lawyers in the country. So one, the first petition to the president, a former president, I know what by mu, and say, Chief Justice, maybe Sagana for lawyers no. I almost say, Chief Justice removal no, I granted in law no. Near the kind, a first petition. Ekoye bra na nado danko akofo adoteso say Chief Justice atutu kwan ni kunu ni ayi a eye judicial travel policy eye den eda honom ema judiciary for Chief Justice ne na se for policy eda ho. Now grants wa Kwaku and Sons Kwaku Asare rezi ye Professor Asare rezi ye e woni petition mu aye dismiss ye no. The same grounds and Daniel Ofori erezi ye ne ewo ni petition ni mu a ye de dismiss Justice Araba Saba Torkonoo. Eti my question is, more lawyers no so far more divided opinion in this issue no. A first petition with the same grounds ye dismiss ye. Not the same person, a different person. I repeated the same petition to a new president, Awaba. I'm a modina so say, I feel the premier facile case woman. Mariveti, and I'm casting my mind into the issue of estoppel res judicata mana. Say, asema yedida. The same grounds, the same issues against that same party. Yetimi relitigate case ya yakwako lusu. The only difference, I said this time no one party as a sign, but the same grounds, the same issues, the same format, the same allegations. I dismiss under Akufo-Addo pencil say new basis. With a proper legal reasoning, no. Yet me repeated the same issues, no, with a new president in office. And I know at this time, no, sir, previous petition with the same grounds, no, and they frivolous, no, and then new president by Benya grounds. I made a removal. I revert more back to my mind too. The issue of estoppel res judicata mana. Yebisamo. Because you have to put your mind on that issue. Sa sema yedi dano. President Akufo-Addo pencil issue should be see na se bogua. President Mahama Timiba ebe relitigate. Relitigate those issues no. Eme succeed dia. Ababa president say president be obaba in the future biano any decisions bia President Mahama beteki e wo dubiri house wo biano obisu timi yede a review a setting aside a restore a reinstate. Now my catch there say there are other petitions here mo be conclude effective justice no petitions na mienu aka first chief justice no wo mo file petition no say oye chief justice and omo file tia no ongoing. Now the chief justice has been removed. And it's our own petition now come on what basis? You file a petition against me as a chief justice. 3 petitions. But imagine so they are removing me. Move here, I must say the akano. Move facilitate to the Makwakwatwaso. More Kwakwatwaso on what basis? Because you file a petition as a chief justice. Me ameti say ye mame araba saba Torkonoo betie me a over 7 years to retire as a justice of the Supreme Court. Per the constitutional requirement, he's supposed to retire at the age of 70. Only me betie me because so kind petition no kind year. Na say who you so proper legal reasoning na nya propaganda na obe attach to it there. Petitions ya omode call ye no nyina no was about her office and her position as a chief justice. All the 3 petitions were about ne position as a chief justice. And yet, say, as a justice of the Supreme Court. Because, most position as a chief justice, you know, and ordinary 2 years, and he should be removed as a chief justice. And they are removing. And as a warrant, the warrant issued by the President, John Dramani Mahama, on 1st September 2025, the warrant clearly no a woman said the chief justice was removed as a chief justice. Yamame Araba Esaba Torkonoo was removed as a chief justice and not as a justice of the Supreme Court. The warrant, I am so vivid on that. And Timuamoka say, I will lose media legal reasoning or more propaganda legal reasoning bin my man for mano, meno munyadwini. So who for the proper interpretation of even the warrant now? Actually say, she was removed as a chief justice and not as a justice of the Supreme Court. And therefore, Yemame Justice Araba Esaba Torkonoo should stay as a justice of the Supreme Court. Still, our position at the Supreme Court, and Obetuma resume Ajuma and ne, because President Mahama and remove no as a justice of the Supreme Court. Now, the position ye appointee no. Ana yam fan say yaji ayede afri ninsem. So that officer all kwakwa juma like any other justice of the Supreme Court no, that office is still there. And me de obetie me a onko no nkonko tenam no nya na juma said the justice of the Supreme Court na on retire na onko fie. Onyame ne mre ena ye mrepa na se ye sha obi achi ema nipa no edi trogu so a ye sha obi achi edi atata to so a onyankopon fa ne bo a onto ne ntem na mom ye na mo isi ye nipa de bibi bia ebeba ye life mu bia no esese tenase ne ebisa se edien na me ye ya saa de we eto me nti otie me a onya gidie wonanim say ebeye no nkoye na dwuma as a justice of the Supreme Court no nkofie after all or start all ayi high court and wabrumu akọ court of appeal and odi akwakoduru Supreme Court enti onkonko ye na dwuma na nyame boa no nyame mana hoden ebo no ho ban nyame so be mana hoden amu oduru nyame be mana kukuduru amu oduru nyame be mana akoma pa akoma foforo be wohoro na akoma amman oni na busua no nyina hoden foforo no de akwakoye adwuma as justice of the Supreme Court on tramu enina sem na onko me de mafutu no na nyame mre ena ye mre pa yasem nyina yede ewo yitim yemfa akonya we so na yenna yahwefo ne yatiefo nyina ase se nefie wo magye mre atie ye na da bia o mogye mre tie ye biara no tweda mponkwame emoye nyina ho ban ebra ye ko weekends yi ne ebeye osan osefo ne fidi som onyankopon no enkan ho ne ye montra ye de owu adaka si anima enye enkwatenten emaye